So, what's going to happen today? I found a little place to sit down, and I'm gonna just explain where we are heading. I thought about creating something more interesting of content today, and it's actually in my head for around half a year, something like that. But didn't take myself time to go there. It's about we are going to go to the Himmelstraße in Vienna, and this is more on the outskirts of Vienna in the 19th district, which is already known for being a very wealthy surrounding. So we are already in the 19th district, so it's very much plenty of greens here. So that's classical trait of wealthy neighborhoods usually. And yeah, we are going to get deeper, and I was once there already, and the buildings in this street, it's called Himmelstraße, are just insane. So we are gonna visualize today what's possible to achieve. And one guy there is certainly a billionaire. I forgot his name right now. I think actually there was a Wikipedia article that explained this street and who was living in this street, but somehow they deleted it. I don't know. Or I was looking on the guy's Wikipedia, and on that there was standing that he's living there, but he has an insane house. I don't know, 3 levels high. And what's more, I actually don't think it's that good looking from the outside, but it's just like a palace, and it's just so spacious, and yeah, it's just a palace. Pretty easy, pretty simple. And yeah, there is one second building that is that we can see from the outside, because otherwise most of the buildings are pretty hidden behind some fences or just some I don't know what's called, greens, and so it's hard to get a glimpse of the buildings. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna show you on Google Maps different view of it. I think it's completely worth to look at it, and yeah, because otherwise you're never going to have the chance to go there, or you never take the opportunity or think about going there. But yeah, it's definitely just giving yourself a new perspective of what is achievable, and I'm completely hyped to show you around. Until later. Fuck my life. What's better to do than go buy Osterschinken? What's going to be much more interesting is how many people are going to try to sue me because I'm filming their houses. It's not the first time I would hear about something like this. So here again, a crazy house. For one, I want to respect their privacy. On the other side, they take their privacy, the privacy they want. Actually, I don't fucking care. And this is the best part of it. Random houses that some people inherited that were too incompetent to handle it. That's at least my point of view. And then next to houses like this, something like this exists. And this big fucking house I was telling you about is coming right now. Three stories high, also with sun. Introductory place where the guy from the gate is standing always. Isn't this crazy? One, two, three, 4 stories actually. I'm counting. Danke dir. So that's actually all it. This was the second one. I just asked the guy, he was like, diplomacy guy representing some other country, maybe an old country, I don't know. But normally these houses would have a sign on the street where it would say that it's from UAE or something like this, where they have a permission for parking, but not in this case. Yeah, that's it actually. I got a little bit into setting, and I don't know, which house did you like most? I'm actually completely in favor of the second one. You can still maybe see in the background. The first impressive one is a little bit not my type, but you also need to consider having this big of a house that being alone you won't be able to use all of this place. There's no chance. So at some point you're just paying other people to maintain your rooms, so it's always tidied up and clean. I rather have my, I don't know, 500 square meter house, what's actually already pretty big, but rooms pretty clearly in what they all do: a library, a chill out lounge, maybe a cinema. Okay, I could go wild. Okay, I'm sorry. But this is the most impressive street here in Vienna. Also where I'm regularly at right now, in the 17th district. There are some impressive houses, but not of this scale. So yeah, there's here's a lot of cultural value as well. So doctors, lawyers, diplomats that just somehow felt well here because of the wine, the mountainous, the wine mountains. This is also maybe because, why they came here, or maybe completely on the other side. They came here and then planted wineries. But yeah, it's pretty logical otherwise also that they are on a hill where they have a good oversight of enemies that could come. So that's just the heritage we humans have. And because places like this doesn't pop up in a week or a year or 10 years. 10 years maybe much more like, but it's much more like over hundreds of years. It's building after building that is getting renovated. Some new people come here, and yeah, that's it. I have a piece of meat for myself. I'm gonna grab some bread so I can eat it later. And yeah, tune in to the next video. Leave in the comments below what you liked, what you didn't like. I am foremost trying to now raise the value. Look here, this is the first house I was mentioning. What was the thing I wanted to say? Yeah, I'm gonna make my content better and better, because it's completely embarrassing to have a content uncut like this. But it also has its value, so I'm trying to just raise the value I'm giving away or showing around, so the content is much more interesting. And later we're going to invest into a video editor. I could do it actually myself, but I don't have the time for it right now. It's pretty simple. I rather do 5 things that aren't that high quality, or where I see wins much sooner, instead of working on this one video for around, I don't know, 2 weeks or maybe more, just to have maybe, I don't know, 50 views, or I don't know. Yeah, I rather outsource the video editing and just keep getting better. I always go back to channels of other guys and see on how they started, because this is really an inspiration for me to see, okay, they uploaded first around 200 videos that were completely shit. First, it always begins with videos where the people don't show their faces, and then it goes on to people showing their faces, then standing in front of the camera, getting more comfortable talking in front of other people, just because, you know, it's uncomfortable. The first time you're talking into the camera, somebody watches, because of course, how often do you see a guy talking into his camera? Maybe as a tourist you will see it more often, or in tourist areas, but yeah, of course you're gonna get eyeballs. But is this now bad or good? That's for you to judge. It's certainly good. People will always give you a negative view, always will have to comment something about you. Maybe, I don't know, two guys that will see this video will sue the shit out of me and think they are gonna reign the world, but fuck them. If they're watching this one and they're gonna sue me, they should fuck themselves, respectfully. And yeah, that's a good opinion or a good attitude to have. And peace out. Pooh.